we just do it again without the negative saying that you don't like the tour? Just 'cause
I don't like it though.
I know, but see,
I go through hell.
What are you setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just
Action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys must.
Celebrities make people nervous. Michael Jackson made everyone forget how to be human. Nobody enjoyed Michael Jackson impersonators more than Michael Jackson himself.
Look. The police pulled him out. What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance. He was doing all every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time. He could never get on a roll.
Michael kept his second marriage very private, but with Lisa Marie Presley, they even did interviews together. And when the interviewer asked if they'd ever make a song together, she immediately got defensive, and Michael found it funny.
Are you going to sing together?
No. I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing?
I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
If he's in the room, no one's getting left hanging without a worthy applause.
And economic development.
That wasn't loud enough.
Yeah.
Michael wasn't about to let the interviewer get away with bringing up the big 4-0 question.
You're getting close to your 40th birthday. How is it the way you feel about music?
I did not circle that question.
I'm sorry.
Michael couldn't even resist at the Grammys and had to sneak in a jab at his brother.
I'd also like to thank all my brothers who I love very dearly, including Jermaine.
Even though Michael kept a low profile, the people around him always ended up with the funniest stories. Like Chris Tucker's trip to the movie theater with him.
Hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on, he's hiding and all black. All of a sudden I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey Chris. I'm like, oh man! How long you been here?
About 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Security bring us popcorn and stuff, I'm like, he's trying to hide,
Right. Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, we watching the movie, he's the loudest person in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you?
I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris's impression is actually spot on, while Steve Harvey's isn't even close. But his story still is hilarious.
I said, Mike, I'm gonna come pick you up and we can go to church. I said, Mike, did you tell anybody you was going to church? Oh no, I wanted it to be a secret. I said, okay, cool. We get down, people all on the side. Where, Michael, I'm going, what the hell? I said, Mike, I thought I told you, ain't tell nobody. I never opened my mouth. This ass rolled the window down. People was reaching in there, tearing his clothes off. They're pulling me. I said, roll your window up. Shut up all that whining and Mike, and roll your window up.
During a Michael Jackson lookalike contest, the producers thought it would be clever to turn it into a skit, where a fake Michael steps forward. But they didn't account for the real one, basically to completely lose composure during all the takes.
With the real Michael Jackson, please stand forward.
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
Chris Tucker saw how generous Michael was and immediately started testing how far that generosity could go.
I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls.
You can see him realizing in real time that pictures were being taken every time he moved.
Just blinded me. 著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい。しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家。
As an interviewer, what do you even say when a musical genius just drops this on you?
Do you include common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
When you ask a comedian to handle an awkward situation, you know you're in for something.
First, I'd like to thank, could you lift that up, please?
I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working.
Okay.
Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank.
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
And Eddie Murphy wasn't gonna let it go. At the next award show he hosted, when Michael won, he took the antics all the way up. He had to lock in during a wedding, and you could tell he was seconds away from an eye roll during the vows.
I could not think of living life without you, and I love you forever.
But it somehow got even worse when the kiss came in. Just like the rest of us, Michael can't resist a bit of juicy gossip.
I know your Uncle Lawrence.
Yes, of course.
We dated in high school.
Ooh. I gotta get my cousin to hear that.
Michael Jackson was so famous that everywhere he went would get swarmed by fans and paparazzi within minutes. Since he became famous so young, he never really got to do normal things, and always dreamed of going grocery shopping. So he was surprised with an empty supermarket filled with actors and friends to give him that experience.
I just read it was a lot of fun. It gave me a chance to see, in my way, kind of what the real world is like, even though it wasn't the real thing.
But it didn't take long before he started clocking familiar faces in the aisles.
Eventually, I started recognizing people, like the woman in the blonde wig is my nanny. And my cousins dressed like they were bag boys, and I went shopping. It was great.
Michael is not subtle at all when it comes to giving director cues.
I don't like that angle. I like this one. How close are you?
I don't know, pretty close.
Can you see chest?
I can see right about where your Nike is.
What a short back up.
An interviewer had no idea how to react after Michael climbed a whole tree.
You don't climb trees?
No, I do not.
You're missing out.
You always had to be careful what you asked him to sign.
Oh. Oh, don't say that. That's the camera.